All right, here we go. 21.1 CrossFit Open workout. The workout is going to be 4 times. It's going to start with wall walks into double unders, and you're just going to go back and forth. So it's 1 wall walk, 10 double unders, 3 wall walks, 30 double unders, 6, 60, 9, 90, 15, 150, 21, and 210. All right. So the standards will be for RX. We have a tape on the wall. Tape is going to be 10 inches from the wall, and the other piece of tape is going to be right above your shoulders. Okay, this is the same for both RX and scaled. The difference is with the scaled participants, you're going to have a 2-inch line, okay, that you will need to pass. Okay, so for RX, you are going to start with your body straight, okay, and you will start with your hands touching the tape. So it could be any part of your hands, fingertips, palms, your whole hand, whatever you want. Okay, your feet also must be touching the wall at the beginning. Okay, once you start, you're gonna have both feet leave the floor and be on the wall as you start your wall walk. So both feet up before you move your hands. So that's very important. Okay, and then you walk forward until both hands touch the line. Again, any part of your hand can touch the line, and then you're going to come back down. Okay, both hands must touch the line again before your feet come down to the floor. Okay, so that's 1 rep. For scaled, okay, your hands must start in front of the line. Okay, and then both feet must come up off the floor before you move your hands. So again, up, and then both hands must pass the line completely, and that's 1, and then you're going to go out and then come back down, feet to the floor, and that's 1 rep there. Okay, so that's the standard for both RX and scale. The tips, okay, so first tip, we've all 3 of us has done the workout. So biggest tip here is practice your wall walks, because if you have not done wall walks before, this is a new movement in the open, and it's a movement that we have not done for time. So it's very important that you practice your hand placement, your feet placement, how you go up, how you come down. Now I would say for Lucio's gymnastic class buddies, you guys this workout is for you guys, but for the rest of us, make sure you have done reps, okay? Not just 1 or 2 before your workout, but really practice it going up and down, because there's a few things that are very important, okay? So first, as you saw with the description or what we just went through, is your hands must be on the tape and your feet must come off the floor before you start the rep, okay? And when you come down, your hands must touch the line before both feet come down to touch the floor. So I'll just specifically go over what I was talking about, okay? So your hands must be touching the line, right? Your feet will then come off the floor, okay? So you would either push yourself up or go into kind of a downward dog, okay? Your both feet must come up to the wall, off the floor, before you can start moving your hands, okay? So now Coach Wesley Lowe could move his hands towards the line, okay? And then once he touches the line, make sure you're calculated, okay? And then you come back down, okay? Both hands must touch the line before his feet come down, okay? That will be very important. Same thing with the scale there. I won't make Wesley Lowe do it again, okay? So going on to the next tip. Practice how many steps it will take you to move towards the wall and come back down, okay? So what we've had Wesley Lowe do here is make sure you chalk his hands so that every rep he does, he's making the same steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last one, 5, to bring both hands to that first line, and then same thing on the way down. So you see same steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then on the way back, 1, 2, 3, and then down. Okay, the more used to that you're doing, then you'll save a lot more energy instead of doing different routes every single time, okay? So another thing is the length of each step, okay? The stronger you are in the shoulders, the bigger step you can take, okay? So bigger steps for probably Wesley Low here. For maybe some of you that have less practice, you could take smaller steps, okay? So small steps like that. As long as you're controlled, that's good. You want to stay active and keep your shoulders stacked, okay? So the bent arms here, it won't do you any good. You want to make sure your arms remain nice and straight overhead, all right? Just like you're supporting weight overhead. So a couple things now is when you're going up and when you're coming down. So coming down part, most likely you will be sliding down, okay? So again, be very careful when you are sliding down, okay? Make sure your hands touch the line, okay? And also be careful of flopping down to the floor, okay? So just a safety thing there. For me, when I was doing it, when I got to the later rounds and I got really sweaty, my hands started to slip on the floor. So be careful when you are coming down to make sure you're patting yourself dry between rounds, between reps, because that might be an issue, might throw you off, okay? And let's see, finally, okay, so now that we've gone through all the standards, I would say the most important thing is obviously avoiding no reps. This is very specific to your timing, because if you do get 1 or 2 no reps, most of you will be averaging 8 to 10 seconds per rep. If you get 2 to 3 no reps, that's already 30 seconds gone in a 15-minute workout. So the more vigilant you are with each rep, okay, it will save you a lot of time. So don't rush through the reps. Make sure every rep counts, because one time you're wasting and also one rep of a wall walk is very taxing. So you want to make sure you're as efficient as possible in this workout. Going into your transitions, we don't think that transitions are going to be a big issue here. Just make sure your rope is close to you when you are doing the workout. I would say if double unders is a strong suit, you could try to go unbroken for maybe the first few sets and then make calculated breaks when you get to the bigger sets, maybe the 60, 90, 150 there. And also when you're placing the rope down, make sure you place it down gently, like right here. Make sure you're not dropping it or you're throwing it, so that the chances of getting tangled are very high. All right, so Coach Wesley Low will just do a quick demo here. Yeah, so those are the tips that we have right now. Good luck and attack it.